Journeying from one community to another in Region 8, Patara-Siperuni, can be difficult for residents who have to navigate these poor road conditions. The Ministry of Public Infrastructure, in keeping with its mandate of improving connectivity, has begun the task of transforming the road networks in the region. This is Infrastructure in Focus. With Madhya being next in line to receive township status, the ministry has been actively upgrading internal roads in the community. Region 8 engineer Wendell St. Pierre updated DPI on the works.
There are three contractors basically working in Central Madhya. That's GR Ranch. They are 38% complete. We have Technicon, they are at 70% complete, and we have B&J, they are at 90% complete. So overall, we have 63% of the internal roads finished. B&J, more or less, they are actually complete. They are just doing some minor works. Technicon, they had a legal issue that is still being sorted out. And GR Ranch, we're hoping that their lot could be wrapped up at least by year end.
These road upgrades in the region are well received by residents.
This is a great initiative by the government of the day. The previous administration, we had nothing like this. They've neglected us, I should say, forget about us. But I should say compliments to the president. He has promised us a good life and we can see he's delivering.
It's real excellent for the road finish because over the years we had a lot of losses with business, healthways, the dust inhaling over the years. It's like, a whole 10-year life cut off there.
It went bad. A lot of vehicle damage up and through. Everybody like how the road do. Yeah, they're better than how it went before.
It will benefit the residents in many ways because, for example, from an economic side of the operation, it will reduce costs, if not in a significant way, but in some way, because at present and even before this road work start, there's a transportation service, or we will want to call it taxi service, available here to residents. And I will say with this road work, I can see the improvement, extension, meaning people moving further. Where cars never went, they are going now.
Rehabilitation works are also ongoing on several main roads in the region, including Madhya to Bryan Sucre and Eagle Mountain to Conarook Junction. The contract for works on the Eagle Mountain to Conarook Junction was awarded to McDacy Mining Company for $42 million.
The Eagle Mountain to Conarook Junction Road would have started just over a month, and we are at 5% complete. What we will have done so far was some initial bush clearing and some grading of a road that was scheduled to be just maintenance, but when we actually did a drive through of this particular road, we realized that some additional work would have to be done. So it's more or less actually building a new road for this Eagle Mountain to Conarook Junction stretch.
Here we are at the Madhya to Bryan Sucre's junction, where works were recently executed. Mr. St. Pierre, can you tell us a little bit about the works that were done?
This lot is basically the initial lot of the rehabilitation of the main road, which actually starts from Madhya to Georgetown. This lot covers about 17 miles of the road, which is being done by GR Ranch. And we will have done some initial grading of the road and also some bush clearing from the shoulders. And at this particular hill, we would have done some stabilizing because in times past, this hill was one of the hills that usually got very bad during the rainy season. So we introduced the geocell technology for this particular road. And so far, we would have completed 400 feet, and we are still to do another 400 feet of stabilization to this particular road.
Okay, so when will the other 400 feet be done?
Well, initially, the contractor, he was supposed to order 800 feet, but the supplier only had 400 feet. So I should think within another 2 to 3 weeks, that shipment should be in Guyana, and we should be able to complete the other 400 feet of the stabilizer.
But before you guys did the works here, how was the situation of the road before?
Well, this road was completely bad from Madhya and directly to Rizrock, which is in Linden. But this Bryan Sucre to Madhya stretch was also bad. And it used to take you about an hour and 45 minutes to get from Madhya to Bryan Sucre. Now it's just about an hour. Right, so the road was very bad. And this hill, as I said before, had to be stabilized because this is one of the hills that a truck used to have to be parked right up the hill. to pull vehicles up the hills because the buses and all the cars used to be stuck right here. And sometimes the trucks would come here and have to spend like a day or two just for the hill to blow off so that they can go up the hill. So now it's just a straight journey.
A contract in the sum of $47 million was awarded to JR Ranch for these works. The ministry is also rehabilitating the Bartica-Patara Road from 78 miles to Cassandra Crossing Bridge and from Madia to Denham Bridge. Engineers Jeffrey Walcott and Saint-Pierre explained.
This is part of our bigger project, one of our bigger group of projects to resuscitate the Bartica-Patara corridor. It was once very active in the 70s and provides an alternate route between, for most of the hinterland and traffic between Bartica and Bartica and Madia. Works are progressing, yes. The contractor was moving a bit slowly before, but has actually planned to really scale up his operation in terms of the number of equipment that he has on the ground in order to finish within this proposed contractual timeline.
The works would have started here just or close to about a year now. This work was about 15%. It was greatly affected by the weather, and we are looking to complete this project at least by early next year. So far, we have completed 5% of the roads project, right? And that will cover, let's say, about 6 km of the road. We have completed 10 km of bush clearing, and we left for our initial 3 km of bush clearing to be done.
With that, we've come to the end of this week's edition of Infrastructure in Focus. From the Denham Bridge in the Patara-Siperuni region, I am Renetta Lafleur. Thanks for watching.